Good morning and happy Monday. It's been a minute since I have filmed any vlogs. Life's gotten crazy. School has gotten crazy. But I'm picking it back up. And here I am. It's Monday. It is October. I forgot to change my date on Friday. October 18th, I think is today. And it is finally cool outside. Finally. Thing about living in the South is come October, you never know if it's still going to be 85 degrees outside or if it's going to be 52 degrees outside. And this morning was a cold morning and I'm living for it. I love colder weather. But just got to school. It is about 7:25. Kids will be here in about 5 minutes. So I've got to put lunch choices up on the board and I need to go sign in. So I'll catch up with you guys at specials. So I had every intentions of filming a little bit during specials, but that didn't happen because I got busy doing stuff and lost track of time. So here I am. It's after school. It is a little after 3. Just got done with dismissal. So now I'm back in my room, just kind of cleaning things up and tidying up a little bit before it's time for me to head out in about 20 minutes or so. But I did want to show you guys some stuff that I've done differently since the last time that I filmed some of my classroom tour and classroom setup videos. I have rearranged desks due to COVID, and I've changed some other little things in the room as well to make it a little bit more efficient and a little bit more streamlined in here, make things go a little bit more smoothly. So I am going to show you some of the things that I have changed, tell you how it's going. So let's go to the first thing. So first and foremost, I had to get a new screen because my projector decided it did not want to work anymore. So I'm very thankful for our media specialist, who is a very dear friend of mine. And she worked her magic and was able to give me a new screen. But so now, I mean, you can see my smart boards back at the back, but it doesn't work anymore because my projector decided to bite the dust. So I got a new screen, which means I had to move the 3 Sterilite drawers that were in the front of the smart board to a new location so I can make room for my new screen. But one thing that I have done here is, since it does have shelving, I have tried to make the most of it. And so down at the bottom in those silver tins, those are their 4-H folders that I house in here so they don't lose them. I've also got just a little blue basket back there that's got some, I'll show you guys, just some picture dictionaries in English and in Spanish that are science vocabulary. And then I've moved my headphones to the crate back there and just get them as they need them. It's kind of like the honor system now because I needed to use the little paper sorter that I was housing them in for something else, which I'm going to show you here momentarily. But the next thing that I've changed is over here. And so these 3 drawers were the ones that were in front of the smart board, and I moved them over here, and this is working seamlessly. Like, it is so smooth. So this is where kids will turn in their vocab journals. They don't have anything in there right now because vocab journals are due on Friday. But I've also just moved my calendar over here. And I love it over here. Now, granted, I know it's blocking my jobs, but this point in the year, kids know what their jobs are. It was sitting right there, but I moved it over here so that way I could get to it easier and kids could see it a little bit better. And so I moved the house points over here. This was on my daily profit board, but I've moved it here to make it a little bit better. I like it better here. I have also added, standards. I need to put up my science standards for this week. So, but that's a couple things that I've done differently. New screen with 4-H folders. Moved the bins that were there over here, and I like it so much better. Oh my gosh. I've also moved my little Funko Pops. These were by the House Points, But I moved them up here because they kept getting in the way of the house points. So let's look at, I'm looking around the room. What else? Desks. So due to COVID and our district moving to tier 2, that means that kids had to be at least 3 feet apart when possible. So I had to change my desk arrangement. But I'm not hating this layout. I love that they have this desk right here in the middle. So that way they could keep their team buckets there. And I know kids that use it, they put their lunch boxes there. One kid that sits right here likes to use it as extra storage. But I'm not hating this setup. I do miss my 2 big long rows. But I don't hate this. This is doable. I kind of dig it a little bit. As you can see, I did have several kids out today, so we've got absent cones out. I have not put up yet. But this is the next change. So this was where I was holding the headphones, but now I am using it as computer storage. And so I've got a little list telling, which kids put their computers where. I got tired of kids leaving their desks. Not desk, I'm sorry. I'm tired. I got tired of kids leaving their computers on their desk and computer cords just being everywhere. And so I made this kind of just like a little hub for their devices. I'm trying to think if there is anything else. There is not that I can think of, but I do need to take up these cones. So with it being now the middle of October, we've kind of gotten into a groove and just a way of how we do things in here, this lovely 5th grade classroom. So the kids now, they've got the routines and the procedures and the expectations all just kind of, it's like second nature to them now. But one thing I did want to update you guys on were, let me grab one. I just dropped my face shield in the floor. These. So when I did classroom setup videos, I told y'all that I was going to try these punch cards this year. And I said it could be a success and it could be a failure. But this was the first year that I was trying them. Holy guacamole, it has been a humongous success. They will do anything to get a punch in their punch card. I do need to get some new hole punch, single hole punch, because it gets stuck. But this is going so well. I'm so happy with this and kind of kicking myself in the tail for not thinking of this before now. But one thing that how I'm doing it is I originally had started and I was just going to, just as I saw kids just being exceptional, just give them a hole punch anytime I saw them going above and beyond. And I was trying to do that and dojo and house points and just trying to juggle too many things at one time. So I made it easier on myself. And I have tied the punch cards into dojo. And so when they get 10 dojo points, they get a punch card and they will get their first punch. I let them choose a reward from my little class store over there, which I'll show you guys in just a minute. A lot of kids have chosen a lunch bunch, which basically is they get to eat with me and a couple of the friends outside one day during lunch, because since we are in tier 2 right now, we are currently eating in classrooms. I'm thankful that I do still get duty-free lunch, so I'm very blessed in that matter. But lunch bunch has been the most popular. I got a zit. I'm sorry. I'm real distracted right now, if you guys can't tell. But hey, this is real life. This is just me being, this is me. This is how I am, who I am. And so you're just getting the real genuine me today. But lunch bunch has been the most popular. I've had a couple want a homework pass. A couple want like a special spot, like they could sit in a teacher chair. A couple positive notes home. One little girl got all of her 10 punches, and she had originally had it where she got to choose the movie at lunchtime, and she's like, Miss Mathis, can I change it? And I said, sure. And so she's like, since report cards are going home today, can I change it to a positive note home and you send her a note home with my report card? Which I didn't mind. But I'm so excited about these. But so I said that when they get 10 points on Dojo, they get their card and their first punch. So every 10 points that they get a punch and their punch card. And so it makes it so much easier for me. I still have a couple little kinks to work out as far as keeping up with who's gotten punches and what. But I will say the kids are actually really good about keeping track of how many Dojo points they have and when they need a new punch. And this group they're pretty trustworthy for the most part. But I'm just really, really excited about how the punch cards are turning out. And I wish I would have thought about it sooner. But, you know, didn't happen that way. Still doing house points. Not doing as much with it, but I am still doing house points. So I am going to go show you guys my Dojo store. So let's go on over there. Okay, so this is what the kids are using to decide what prize they want, or not prize, but reward they want for filling up their hole punch. I've also got these up that I've had in years past. Most of them are the same as this, but there are some that are different. But this is pretty much what I'm using. I got these little coupons. I've just taped them up there literally. Off of Teachers Pay Teachers. It came in a class economy bundle. I did class economy the first couple years that I taught 5th grade, but it was way too much to manage, so I don't do it anymore. And I just, now that I've got this system with Dojo and punch cards, I think that's what I'm gonna stick with. So, but that's pretty much what they use to decide what they want. So that's all I've got for you guys today. I was going to film this part in my classroom, but got distracted and got busy packing everything up and getting ready to leave and heading home so I could catch a few minutes with my husband before he goes to band practice. And so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you would, you guys know what to do. Click that thumbs up and give this video a like. Go ahead and click the subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me if you did. And ring that bell so that way you can get notified anytime I post a new video. And if you have any comments about anything that I went over in the video today, please go ahead and leave them below and I will get back to you on them. I might even make a video about it. So, I am home. I'm going to sign off for now. I'll see you in the next video. Mischief managed.